Everybody falls, everybody stalls, everybody learns to crawl. Everybody stops, everybody gawks, everybody got to learn to walk. Everybody wants to do their own thing, be unique and stand apart.
Turtle, I thought Oh, hey, it's you guys. I thought it was the turtle. Sorry. Hey, come on in. Welcome to the Wiredwoods. Here's the place. The studio I've been telling you about. Over here we've got a control area. It's where all the genius technological crap happens. Just swing through this way. It's a nice little live area. This is great for acoustic guitars, vocals. I usually have an artist set up here. Sit down, put up a baffle behind them. Use one of my vast and wonderful microphones. Got a pretty good mic collection here. The tube mic is a choice, sweet one for the folky, ambient sounding good stuff, you know. But I actually record quite a lot of bands in here, so you can't do everything quite so subtly. So I'll break it down for you real quick how we do that. So anyway, when it comes time for your band to throw it down and get loud and nitty-gritty in the studio, this is how we do things to keep it isolated and still keep a very live vibe. I throw the bass amp in here on a chunky wooden box that's hollow. This helps the bass resonate. And in this particular room, the breezeway, you'll see I've got Riverstone floor and just flat gypsum walls and a big reflective window. So we keep a lot of snap on the high end of the bass that way. What I always typically do, and shouldn't be showing all these secrets, but this isn't much of a secret, so I usually just throw a nice little 57 here at a predetermined secret amount of space, and then DI the bass as well. And it's got a really great bass tone. We have a really live, snappy vibe. The low end is always very punchy thanks to the DI. The 57, of course, picks up good punchy low end too, but it does most of grabbing what the speaker sounds like for me while I get my clean tone here. And then the bass player will track cables into here, but the bass player will be standing in here usually somewhere, so you can still see the drummer, any guitar players, organ player over here. Now, in that situation, I usually have my guitar players set up here, but their amplifiers are in other places in the house. We have very long cables we run to different places to isolate. But we keep the band here all together, available to each other. They can mount each other, they can do whatever they want. There's no walls to bring up that vibey vibe. It's the stupidest way to describe that, but that's what I just said, the unvibey vibe. I don't want your unvibey vibe up in my vibe. Anyway, so that way everybody stays here, they can chat, they feel like they're in rehearsal. And if you're in a band, you know that sometimes when you're in rehearsal you play better than you ever have, and you catch those moments. So that's what we're looking to do here at the Wiredwoods, is vibe. That's the most important thing here. Sound is incredibly important, but a good record is made out of people playing well together. So anyway, got your keyboard player over here. Typically, with a lot of bands that I've worked with, this is usually my station with the controls, and they take one of the organs. Thank you, Marcus, from Speakeasy, for letting me house your beautiful C2. Thank you, Mark Ballou, for letting me house your wonderful M3. Anyway, that's where that magic kind of happens. And I run the Pro Tools rig over here. I've got a pretty good rack full of gear there. I've actually room temperature analyzed this area, and I have my monitors EQ'd for that, so I've got a really great sounding system. It's very true. It translates very well to any kind of media thus far that I've worked with. So, and then, to keep our drummer locked away, because drums are too loud to be in the room with you, and headphones and all that kind of thing, we've got our drum room in here. And as soon as I step in, you notice I've got a lot better sound in here. It's a really good drum room. I get a great punchy drum sound from here. Really good bass response. I've got some nice miking technique, and again the nice mics that I use. that really give and deliver some powerful thumping bass with plenty of attack. Whatever you want, we can dial it in that way. We've got a good solid room here. The rest of the band stays isolated from the drummer and the drummer's mics, and he's free to still see everybody through the big double doors that I've got here. I'll even shut this one. Night, night. Time for the drummer to go bye-bye. I open the door and then you can. That's how that works. This is the kitchen. We've got a full service kitchen here. It's bring your own booze, bring your own food, bring your own woo! But it is fully usable for you. I love when bands come and cook me lunch, dinner, breakfast. Feel free to bring your eggs. Feel free to bring your bacon. Good with that. This is completely at everybody's use. Coffee maker, completely at my use, and I will be using it. And then on this way, of course, every good studio has to have a bathroom. And boy, do we have a bathroom here. At Wired Woods, we have a full-service restroom facility with a great mirror to look at yourself. Some sort of ergonomic kind of toilet that I think might even shoot fireworks or something. And of course, the jacuzzi tub. It does hold 3. All lead singers, it does hold 3. So that's the jacuzzi tub. You are welcome to use it when you come out, but most of the time you're going to be looking tushies off because I'm a hardcore producer. And television, 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 television. That was my sexy area. Okay. And then usually what I do is I tuck one guitar amp back here, and then another one over here in my bedroom area we're not going to show, but typically a guitar amp right here for the close mic. I use one of the 414s most of the time. I may flavor it up differently. I've gotten some great results. Lead guitar players can wail this way. And as you will notice out this window, we're completely surrounded by woods. So it honestly doesn't matter how loud you get here as long as I can hear my headphones. I'm cool. Guys, thanks a lot for coming out to Wired Woods, checking out the place with me, and hanging out in my jacuzzi tub and meeting my little lady, Miss Turtle. I hope that if you have a project you want to do out here and you want to feel the wonderful vibe that we've got, you give me a ring, shoot me an email, let me do your next project. I'm ready for bed. I'm so ready for bed.
Everybody grows, soon they know you got to use your heart.